Okay, I'm back, everybody. Your favorite handsome chef, Sincere. Okay, this next one, I'm gonna tap at the Airbnb experience. Now, everybody that is traveling mats nowadays, I'm sure they're well aware of using Airbnb. That's a steady growing thing, and it's very popular. I stumbled upon it on when I was scrolling through my channel. My page on Facebook, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" So anyway, I got at it, and on my, I believe, second trip to DR, that's when I started to explore um, Airbnb. So I got on there. I didn't even really chat with the person on there, the host. I actually read the reviews, and and I checked out the area of where this apartment was. It was a decent area, so you know I made reservations, and I went at it. But what's really important is for you to you know check the reviews, read all the reviews, the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? And get in contact with the host or hostess. That's very important because you want to know who you're renting from. If that person's an asshole in the beginning, when you first start communicating with them, yeah, that's a red flag right there. I wouldn't even touch that spot. And I've had an experience, you know, with that already. But I'm gonna get into that in a minute. So yeah, I spoke with this gentleman a few times while I was there. My and the stay was really good. So my next trips over there to this was in Santo Domingo, but my other trips were in Sosua in Puerto Plata. But Puerto Plata was the spot where I had that bad experience. It wasn't good communication. And we actually would talk on WhatsApp. But when I got to the apartment, it was hard to find. I couldn't get in contact with the hostess, and when I finally did, due to the cab driver being a nice guy with his cell phone, because this lady was Dominican, so we the hostess, so we got in touch with her. Luckily, she spoke English as well, and the driver spoke English. So I got in the apartment, and when I got inside, it was dirty. It hadn't been cleaned. Yikes! So, and it was no internet, and I had no package deal on my phone. So yeah, that's another thing you gotta look out for. So you definitely gotta make sure that you got everything together, man, when you're going out there, when you're using Airbnb. So that was a very bad experience I had over there. The guy had to come back. He got the internet sorted out for me, and because what happened was I was able to text the hostess and say, I don't know how much minutes I have on my prepaid, but I'm just letting you know that you need to try to get this guy back over to see if he can sort the internet. So he came back, and then it wasn't working, but he had let me use his phone to talk to the hostess. So anyway, we got that sorted out, and I actually ended up talking to the owner of the apartment. This guy was a real asshole. He spoke good English. I don't know if he was Dominican or whatever. It doesn't even matter. I'm a paying customer. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't rude or anything. But so once we got the internet sorted out, and the guy cleaned the apartment and everything was okay, I had my company, and things was good. The next day, things was like, yo, man, it's like I couldn't take a hot shower because how we are with them hot showers. And it was a switch that was supposed to click. She never told me about that switch, the hostess. So when I contacted her, she got rude. Oh, did you even ask about that? About the hot water? No, you didn't. So my response was like, hold up a minute. I'm a paying customer. First off, you need to speak to me with respect. Second, you should be telling me these things ahead of time so I don't need to ask you anything. So in the end, I just was like, listen, I'm not comfortable here. I'm not happy here because the kitchen sink even started leaking. They told me they had a wash and dryer. It was that old ass type of washer with the ringer thing that you, you put your clothes through, that old 1968 shit. I was like, you know what, man, this is it. So I got a refund. I left. And that was my only bad experience with Airbnb. So what I'm saying is, The point I'm making is always make sure that you read the reviews, good and bad, right? Because it was one bad review in there, but I took all the good ones over that one bad one, and ended up having a bad one. But the thing is this, man, you always read the reviews, good and bad. You try to balance them out, go from there. Keep in constant contact with the host or hostess throughout your stay. I did that when I went to Santo Domingo and when I was over to Sosua. I kept in close contact with the hostesses at these different places, and now I have two new friends over there, in Santo Domingo and in Sosua. So we have WhatsApp, and yo, man, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta stay connected to these people, and definitely try to get in contact with the host or hostess before you go and while you're there. You know what I'm saying? Afterwards, it's up to you if you want to keep connecting with this person or these people. It's up to you. But that's my experience on the Airbnb thing, and I'll talk to you soon. One.